Hare Krishna. A warm welcome to Krishna's Cuisine. I am Bhuvan Sundari Radha Devidasi with a wonderful recipe. Today we will make everyone's all-time favorite samosas. We will specifically make Punjabi samosas, so let's get started. First, we will prepare the dough. For preparing the dough, let's take a mixing plate. Add 3 cups of all-purpose flour or maida. To this add 1 teaspoon carom seed, 4 tablespoon oil, mix it once. Add 1 teaspoon salt. Mix these 3 ingredients well. Make sure the oil is evenly distributed. I have listed down all the ingredients below in the description box. You can refer it. You can see the texture of our dough. Add water to the dough and knead it. We will be kneading a hard dough. So add little amount of water at once. For more bhoga recipes, search for Krishna's Cuisine in YouTube and scroll down for all. Our dough is ready. You can see its texture now. Let's cover it using a wet cloth to prevent it from drying and maintain moisture for half an hour. We will prepare the stuffing. First take a mixing jar. Add a handful of mint leaves. And handful of coriander leaves. Add 1 teaspoon fennel seed, 1 teaspoon coriander seed, half inch ginger, 2 green chilies, and a little bit of water. Grind all this into a paste. So the green paste is ready. Grind it coarsely. Do not make a smooth paste. Here I have boiled and peeled 8 to 9 medium-sized potatoes by adding about half a teaspoon of salt to avoid the potatoes to get mushy. Let us cool these potatoes completely. Next, heat a vessel or kadai. To this add 2 tablespoons of oil, 1 tablespoon dry fenugreek leaves or kasuri methi, 1 teaspoon black salt, 2 teaspoon dry mango powder or amchur powder, half teaspoon black pepper powder, 1 tablespoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon roasted cumin powder, one tablespoon red chilli powder, half teaspoon garam masala, and 1 teaspoon salt or as per your taste. Mix all these masalas well. This is a very important step as it enhances the taste of samosas. Roast it for about a minute. Now let's add the green paste. Saute it for 1 minute. Here I had added water into the mixing jar, and this water we will add into this. Saute it till the water evaporates. You can see the water has reduced. So let's turn off the flame and let it cool a little. Here I have taken a mixing bowl, and as these potatoes are cooled, using our palm, mash potatoes. Make sure you don't mash them extremely. All the potatoes are mashed. Now add the masala that we had made. Mix it using your fingers. We will add no extra masalas as we added all of them in the green paste. The stuffing has been mixed well. It has been half an hour. By now, let's see our dough. Let's knead it once. It is moist enough and has not even turned dry. The dough is ready. You can see its textures. Let's make balls out of the dough now. Out of this dough, we can make 8 large balls, which will give us big 16 samosas. All the balls are ready. If you want, you can make 24 small samosas. Now we will prepare a slurry. take a bowl and add 1 tablespoon all-purpose flour and add 2 tablespoons water. This slurry helps the samosa edge to stick and prevents the samosa to open while frying. It has been mixed well and it is ready. We will keep them in a bowl and cover them using a wet cloth to prevent drying. Now take a ball . Roll a ball into a thick chapati. Similarly, roll other chapatis as well. You can see its thickness. Now take a chapati and roll it once more. As all-purpose flour dough shrinks. If the chapati is oval shaped, it is better. Now cut it into 2 halves. Take a semicircle, fold a side and apply the slurry. Place the edge on another side onto the slurry and stick it thoroughly. Now you will get a cone. Hold it carefully and stuff it with the stuffing we made. Do not stuff a lot. Now take a flit on the back side and apply the slurry and press it well again. Now our samosa is ready. I will show you one more. Take another half and roll it again as it has shrunk. Apply the slurry to the edge. And now stick the other edge. This forms the height. Stuff it again. Now take a flit and apply the slurry. Press it again. And our samosa is ready. I have made all the samosas similarly. Heat oil in a vessel. Let's fry the samosas now. The most important point here is that the oil must not be too hot. We need mild hot oil. Make sure you fry them strictly on low flame. Let's flip them over. If the oil is too hot or you are frying it on higher flame, then bubbles will appear on the samosas. Now you can see the color is gradually changing, but we need to fry them more till we get a golden color. If you make and fry the samosas with this method, the samosas will remain crispy for several hours. You can see our samosas are ready. For a batch of samosas, you will need at least 15 minutes. Now let's take them out. Similarly, we will fry other batch of samosas as well. Now all our samosas are ready. Take it out. You could see there were no bubbles at all on the samosas. Their surface is completely smooth. All our samosas have been fried and ready to offer. Let's place a tulsi leaf and offer to Sri Radha Madhav with love and devotion. Our Punjabi samosas are offered and ready. If you like the bhoga recipes, stay connected to Krishna's Cuisine. If you like to watch the bhoga recipes in Hindi, please visit Govinda's Cuisine in YouTube.